Today we will be exploring some of the most violent matches in WWE history. WWE is known for its entertainment value and thrilling matches, but some of these matches have gone beyond the realm of what most people would consider normal. In reality, these athletes put their bodies at risk for people's entertainment. Wrestling organizations try to create gladiator fights without actually killing their performers, because if they run out of performers, how are they going to have gladiator fights? These matches often involve extreme violence and bloodshed that can't be faked. To be honest, these are the most entertaining matches to watch. Do not try these stunts at home, only at Walmart. Hell in a Cell. One of the most infamous matches in WWE history was the Mick Foley and Undertaker Hell in a Cell match. This match took place inside a massive steel cage, which is designed to keep the wrestlers from escaping. However, the cage has also been used as a weapon, with wrestlers being thrown into it repeatedly, causing severe injuries. On June 28, 1998, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the two wrestlers went head-to-head in a steel cage. Before the match even started, the two wrestlers had obstacles to face. The Undertaker had a broken foot and ended up performing anyway. Mick Foley was terrified of heights and had to climb a steel cage that was over 16 feet high. Once both wrestlers climbed on top of the cage, the stakes were raised. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, Foley was thrown off the top of the cage and crashed through the announcer's table, causing him to suffer several injuries. Aside from the fact that it was a 16-foot drop, he almost landed on two announcers. The cage was raised with Undertaker still on top. Paramedics attempted to take Foley away in a stretcher, but he refused and climbed the cage once again. Out of energy and barely standing, Foley was chokeslammed through the cage. Mick Foley took two massive falls and ended the match by being slammed on thumbtacks. Unbelievable. He injured his shoulder and required stitches on his lip. This match was considered one of the most shocking moments in WWE history. Tag Team Trouble. Tag team matches often involve two wrestlers teaming up and causing mayhem. Flying elbows and dropkicks are common during these events. On May 21st, 2001, Stone Cold Steve Austin teamed up with Triple H in a tag team match. Their opponents were Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit. During the match, Steve Austin was caught in a submission. Triple H attempted to free his teammate and landed awkwardly doing so. This resulted in Triple H tearing his left quadricep. He didn't end the match. Instead, he went on with his performance and endured a painful submission. The Walls of Jericho is a wrestling move that involves stretching the opponent's quadriceps. Triple H told Chris Jericho to go ahead with the move even though it was going to be painful. After the agonizing move, Triple H ended up limping into the ring and completing the match. Triple H staggered back into his locker room where he was given medical attention. John Cena tears pec. On October 1st, 2007, John Cena went up against Mr. Kennedy in a challenge match. It was an entertaining fight. Fans were going crazy for Cena. The match was getting intense. Body slams, flying punches, and rope moves were being performed. Then, out of nowhere, Cena hip-tossed Kennedy. John Cena's right pectoral muscle tore off the bone. He suffered intense pain but managed to complete the match. Afterwards, Cena needed surgery before even considering returning to the WWE. His surgery was a success, and doctors told him to wait 1 year before wrestling. Going against medical advice, he returned just 4 months later, winning the 2008 Royal Rumble. SummerSlam neck break. On August 3rd, 1997, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Owen Hart went head-to-head. Everything was going smoothly until Owen Hart put Steve Austin in a tombstone piledriver. The moment Austin was dropped, his neck was broken. He was temporarily paralyzed during the live performance. Owen stalled the audience, so Austin could recover and complete the next move. Miraculously, Austin was able to finish the match and ended up winning. In Austin's book, The Stone Cold Truth, he mentions how Owen Hart planned on completing the move dangerously. Owen was supposed to drop to his knees to prevent a neck injury. In preparation for the match, Austin asked Owen twice to drop to his knees. Owen kept replying, "I'm gonna land on my ass." Austin assumed Owen knew what he was doing and would perform safely. After the severe injury, Austin received medical attention. Numerous doctors advised against Austin wrestling. 2 years after his neck injury, he had surgery in 1999. Owen Hart never called Austin after he injured him. Stone Cold Steve Austin was nearly paralyzed and continued to wrestle up until his retirement in 2003. The death of Owen Hart. On May 23, 1999, Owen Hart was set to perform in the Over the Edge pay-per-view event, Before the event took place, Hart had an uneasy feeling about performing. He felt like something bad was going to happen. His wife heard his concerns and told him to think positively. They relaxed and spent time with their kids. On the day of the event, Hart was supposed to be lured down 40 feet into the ring. This wasn't his first time completing the stunt. Before the show started, the rig was tested, and a few things weren't properly working. Owens had trouble maneuvering while being strapped up. The show went on anyway. Lights were turned off, and a promo video was playing. Fans eagerly waited for Owen to make his entrance. Owens put his full weight on the harness when it suddenly snapped. He fell 40 feet onto the ring, nearly landing on a referee. The lights went on, and medical staff rushed into the ring. They attempted to revive his lifeless body. Unfortunately, he was pronounced dead later that day. 3 weeks after his death, Martha Hart filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the WWE. After a long legal dispute, Martha agreed to a settlement of $18 million. She used the money to create the Owen Hart Foundation, an organization dedicated to helping underprivileged youth and providing scholarships to talented students. Although this was a tragic accident, it highlights the dangers of working as a wrestling performer. The WWE has produced some of the most violent matches in the history of professional wrestling. Matches like Hell in a Cell, tables, ladders, chairs, hardcore, and street fight matches have become infamous for their extreme violence and bloodshed. While these matches may not be for everyone, today, the company is headed towards a more family-friendly form of entertainment. That's all I have for today, guys. Take it easy, enjoy the rest of your day, drink water, stay healthy, and later.